so you've decided to take the plunge and start brewing your own coffee at home, but it feels like a little overwhelming. I get it. There are so many gadgets, methods, and brewing techniques out there, and it can feel like you're walking into a wild forest, right? But here's the thing, keep it simple. Just like learning a new hobby, be it dancing, playing piano, or painting, you don't need to know all the science behind it on your first go, and trust me, there's no rush. Brewing coffee at home is supposed to be fun, so let's get started. You only need two ingredients to get started, coffee and water. And sure, down the line, you might want to dive into all those fancy gadgets you've seen online. But for now, let's slow down and focus on the essentials. In this video, I'm breaking it down into 3 simple steps to help you brew a perfect cup of coffee at home. So let's go! Step 1 is choosing your coffee beans. Now, I know that there's an overwhelming amount of options out there, but don't worry. The question is, what is your vibe? Do you prefer a sweet, bold coffee or a clean, bright coffee? Each variety brings out something different, so take a moment to get familiar with your beans. Don't stress, it's all about trial and error, and the fun of finding your personal favorite. One tip here, freshness matters. Check your coffee's roast date. Fresh is key. Ideally, you want to use beans that were roasted no more than 6 weeks ago to really capture those vibrant flavors. It won't expire like milk, but the flavors will fade as they age or get exposed to air. However, don't use beans that are too freshly roasted either. Beans need a little time to degas after roasting, typically 3 to 5 days. So brewing too soon can result in less balanced cup. Ideally, wait about a week after roasting for the best flavor profile to develop. Light to medium roasts are juicier and can be a little harder to extract, but it tastes amazing when you get it right. Dark roasts are heavier, often a little bitter and easier to extract, which is perfect if you'd like a bold, strong cup. The more you try, the more you'll learn what you like, and that's the fun of it. Step 2 is grinding your coffee. Alright, you've got your fresh beans. Now let's talk about the grinding. You'd think that part is easy, but grinding coffee the right way is a game changer. Grind size matters, and here's the thing. Each brewing method requires a different grind size. For example, French press goes with coarse grind size. Think of sea salt. This allows for a slow extraction and gives you that bold flavor. While pour over or drip coffee goes with medium grind size, like sand, to get a nice balance between extraction and smoothness. And espresso goes with fine grind size, like powdered sugar, to create that rich, concentrated shot. Don't freak out. If you don't have a fancy grinder, you can ask your roaster or coffee shop to grind the beans for you. Or you could invest in budget-friendly ones that will do the trick for you. But if you want to really up your game, invest in a burr grinder. I know it sounds fancy, but think of it like using a knife for cooking. Uniform cuts make for even cooking, right? The same applies to coffee. But hey, if you're on the move and love coffee on the go, there are some awesome hand grinders too, perfect for when you are traveling or just brewing while camping. Step 3 is brewing your coffee. Okay, we've got our coffee bag and grinder. Now it's time to brew. This is where the magic happens, and I'm going to show you 3 simple ways to brew an amazing cup every time. The French press. If you want a bold, full-bodied cup of coffee, this is your go-to. Simply add your coarsely ground coffee. Pour in the hot water, let it steep for about 4 minutes, and then gently press down. And bam! You've got yourself a rich, flavorful cup that'll make you feel like you're at a fancy cafe. Then pour over. For a cleaner, brighter cup that's a little more delicate, pour over is your friend. Here's how it works. Place your filter in the dripper and add your medium grind coffee. Slowly pour the hot water in a circular motion, allowing it to bloom and then slowly drip through. This method is all about the process. Take your time, enjoy the ritual. It's oddly meditative, and the result is pure coffee bliss. And then, automatic drip coffee maker. If you're all about convenience, the classic drip coffee maker is still a great option. Just add water, throw in the coffee, and let the machine work its magic. Even though it's easy, you still get a satisfying cup of coffee that hits the spot. Here's a simple recipe for your mocha master. Grind your 25 grams of coffee to medium fine grind size and simply add the coffee to the filter basket. Pour the 400 ml of water into the reservoir and start the brew cycle. The mocha master will take care of the rest, providing a smooth, balanced cup in just a few minutes. Now, if you want to level up your game, you can get a scale. Some are fancy, some are more affordable, to measure your coffee to water ratio, and an electric kettle with a gooseneck spout for more control over your pour, especially with pour over. These tools will help you brew more consistently and precisely, but remember, you don't need all this right away. In future episodes, we will look at the variety of coffee scales and gooseneck kettles available and choosing the one that writes for you. Start simple and add the equipment as you go. Alright, to sum it up, choose fresh whole beans. It really makes a difference. Grind your beans just before brewing. Don't skip this step, trust me. Brew with a method that fits your vibe. Whether you're feeling French press, pour over, or drip, just go with what works for you. And here's my favorite pro tip. If your first cup isn't perfect, don't give up. It takes a little trial and error, and that's part of the fun. Plus, with every cup, you'll learn more and get closer to your perfect brew. And hey, even if it's not perfect, you're still drinking coffee, so life is good. That's a wrap on our simple 3-step guide to brewing coffee at home. And I hope this gives you the confidence to start your coffee journey. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite way to brew coffee. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Catch you next time, and remember, happy brewing!